Hey guys, hi. Welcome to the Virtuous Style. If you're new here, my name is Ade Owolabi and I focus on fashion, faith, lifestyle, travel, and anything that I feel like talking about today. And talking about travel, super thirsty. But today we're talking about travel. I'm really excited. If you guys follow me on Instagram or if you've been here for a long time, and I started YouTube last year, you will know that I love to travel. It makes me so happy. My phone just dropped and I have a list of all the countries that I want to go to today, and that is the focus of this video today, is my travel wish list 2022. So I am going to let you guys know my travel wish list for this year, and I'm super excited. I have 13 countries here listed. So would I go everywhere? You never know. I'm a woman of faith. I believe nothing is too impossible. And if not, I kid you not, at least half. I'm going to go to half of these places, God's willing, if it's by the grace of God. All right, so the first country that I really want to go to, by the way, I feel like I've traveled to, okay, I'm trying to think because I have a cousin who's such a hater. Maybe you should watch this. But I told her, I'm like, I got one more continent left. She's like, well, have you been to Antarctica? I'm like, nobody counts that, okay? You can't do anything there except freezing. So that's not part of it. Yes, it is part of the, continent, but, it's not a human continent. So she's like, well, even if you go to your so-called last continent, you have not gone everywhere, whatever. But my last continent, to me, is Australia. So I really want to go to Australia. That is number one. I don't think I'm going to say number one, number two, but I'm just going to say the countries. So, yes, Australia. I really want to go to Australia. I'm so happy that I live in Los Angeles and Australia is closer to LA compared to other places like, New York. I'm from New York. If I was going to Australia from New York, oh my gosh, I can't imagine how long that flight is going to be. But I thank God I'm in LA. So while I'm still here, I would really love to go to Australia. I'm thinking that should be like a birthday gift to myself. And if I'm going to Australia, I'm going to go to Australia with an empty suitcase. Well, empty suitcases, because I think I'm allowed 2 suitcases. Australia has the best fashion ever. Every time I'm on Instagram and I see, different dresses and skirts, they're from Australia. By the way, I'm saying dresses and skirts because I love skirts. I love dresses. I don't know about shoes in Australia, but their clothing, it's jaw-dropping. So Australia for sure. And in Australia, I really want to go to Melbourne and Sydney and wherever my heart desires to go to. Now, I feel like if I'm going to Australia, I would stop by New Zealand. It's right there. It's their neighbor, so why not do New Zealand? And maybe for like 2 nights and call it a day. So yeah, so Australia, 1, New Zealand, 2, because that's a different country, but it's their neighbor. So I would definitely love to visit New Zealand while I head to Australia. Okay, my third country is Japan, Tokyo. Yes. I would really love to go to Tokyo. I've heard so much about the amazing country, the lights, the fashion. I've not heard much about the food, but I believe the food should be good, hopefully. And I just want to go to Tokyo. And while I'm in Japan, I'm not a denim girl, but they have the best denim. So maybe I would love to grab a pair or 2 of denims in Japan, of course. My 4th country would be Kenya. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to start with African countries. Now, I went to Nigeria last year, November. I was there for 2 months. Oh my gosh. I was there for 2 months, and you would expect me to just travel around, but during the November, December time, it is so expensive to travel within Africa. It is cheaper to travel outside of Africa. No, it's easier to travel from outside of Africa to Africa than traveling within Africa. It's insane. It's crazy. Yes, I know. Especially that period. It's insane. Flights are just ridiculous. So I definitely want to do countries in Africa during off-peak time, if that makes sense. So my first country in Africa, which is the the fourth country I'm talking about, is Kenya. And I really want to go to the Giraffe Manor so bad. Manor, however you say it. I heard that you must book it a year before. I've never booked anything a year before. It even takes time for me to book something 3 months before. Like usually I'm like 3 months I think is the peak, the highest. A year before, things change. Like how do people do that? I don't know if I can do that, but thank God, hopefully American Express. I have an American Express platform. Maybe they can, work their magic, because I could not book something a year before. But I definitely want to do Kenya. I really want to do the safari. I really want to go to the giraffe manor. It's so beautiful. The pictures I see there are amazing. I can't imagine the dresses that I'll wear while I'm there. It's an experience. It's an experience that I really want to experience, if that makes sense. My next African country, which is close to Kenya, and also in East Africa, is Tanzania. Yes, Zanzibar to be precise. I would love, love, love to go to Tanzania. I'm thirsty. I should not be drinking this. I should actually be drinking water because I feel like I'm dehydrated. But this craving that I have for sugar, I'm just praying. You guys pray for me. Like, I have a sweet tooth, sweet body, sweet stomach. I just need sweet things. It's insane. And people think and people always tell me, you eat a lot of sweet, you're so skinny. Haters. Still thirsty. But I need to drink water. Tanzania for sure. Zanzibar to be precise. Everyone that goes there, they come back like 2 shades darker. So I am happy to have that golden shade while I visit there. Now the next country, which is very, very shocking to people that I've never been, because it's very close to Nigeria, it's literally Nigeria's neighbor, is Ghana. It's 45 minutes plane ride. I know. Yeah, Ghana's super expensive during the, peak season too. So I definitely have to go to Ghana. That's for sure. I heard it's so beautiful. It is gorgeous. It's super small compared to Nigeria, but I just want to experience Ghana. Of course, it's right there, and I heard it's safe. It's beautiful. It's an experience also. Oh my gosh, my trousers. It's an experience. I want to feel really comfortable. It's an experience. I know a lot of people are going back to Ghana. I know people are saying how much they've known about the slave trade and all these things. I love history, by the way. If you guys don't know, I graduated from Howard University, which is a HBCU, Historical Black College. And I used to do a lot of history lessons, and I loved it. Even though I used to get so emotional, I just love histories. So, yeah. Okay, my next African country, which, oh gosh, I need to go. Now, I'm going to give you guys a clue. In that country, one of the cities, okay, how would I say it? Okay, CNN, I think it was CNN, but I think that's everywhere. I think CNN, did I hear from CNN? Anyways, one of the cities in that country is the most beautiful city in the world. Can you guess? I'll give you guys 5 seconds. And let me know if you guessed right. It's South Africa. Yes, South Africa, Cape Town. I have to do, the way people talk about Cape Town, I must go. Someone said when you go to Cape Town, you will say, God is good. That's how beautiful it is. You'll be like, God is really real. It's jaw-dropping. I have an uncle who lives in Johannesburg, so of course I have to visit if I'm going there. I have not seen him in years. I'm talking about over 20 years. My mom's older brother, so of course I will visit Johannesburg. But I feel like my main base will be Cape Town. I really, really have to experience that beautiful city that everybody keeps talking about. I did hear that it could be very annoying as a black person, that you do see racism and things that will not make you happy. There are some places that it's there's no black people, and it's just very, very shocking to me that how could that happen in an African country? It's in Africa, an African country. It does not even make sense to me. You go to restaurants, I heard you go to restaurants, and if you walk in as a black person, you're looked at what are you doing here? That kind of thing in 2022. It's just mind-blowing to me, and I just hope I don't experience that, because it makes me so emotional to hear things like this, or to even see that kind of thing, and it's just to me in an African country, it just doesn't make sense to me, but okay, God help us all. And I think that is it for my African countries. So that's 7 countries I've mentioned so far. Now, the next country I want to go to, I've been there, but I have not been to this particular place in that country. It is Italy. I've been to Italy, but I've never been to Amalfi Coast. So I really, really want to do Amalfi Coast. And while we are, and I say we, because actually my friend, we are planning this. So it's been a wish list for me, and I'm happy that by God's grace, I can actually go there this summer. So it is very pricey, so that's why we need a group of people. Not a group. Oh no, not a group of people. Maybe like two, 3 of us. Maximum 4. Amalfi Coast. And I told them, I'm like, listen, since we're going to Amalfi Coast, we could definitely take a boat to Capri and Positano, if I'm saying it correctly. They're all close to each other. So I'm really, really excited about that. We're all actually trying to plan to go to the outlet in Milan. I've been to Milan, but I've never been to the outlet. I've heard amazing things about the outlet. That is, I believe, the biggest outlet maybe in the world. But I heard it's so good. It's like the best outlet ever. And in Milan, and it's super cheap, so hey, why not? So definitely want to do Amalfi Coast in the summer, of course, Italy. And yeah, that's number 8. The next country in Europe is Croatia. Croatia. Seen amazing pictures, and I really want to go to countries that I've not been to. So if you guys know, I've been to Europe so many times. I've traveled to so many countries in Europe. I do want to finish up Europe. So I'm trying to go to as many countries that I have not been to. Yes, I've been to Italy, but I definitely want to experience the Amalfi Coast. So the next country I've never been to is Croatia. Very different. What do I like about Croatia that I've seen? Just maybe the landscape. Really cute. The landscape is really beautiful. And yeah, I think that really made me say, okay, yeah, my friend really wants to experience Croatia. I'm like, okay, why not? I've never been, you've never been, so hey, let's go. The next country I want to go to is Portugal. Portugal. I heard it's really, really pretty, really, really pretty. And since I cannot go to Brazil, I'll go to Portugal. I think it's they have some type of similarity, or not really, maybe the same language, because Brazilians speak Portuguese. But I want to do Portugal. So I've never been. Now, the next country that I want to go to, number 11, is Denmark. And the reason I want to go to Denmark because I want to go to Copenhagen. I had a friend of mine who said that if you, I think he went to Copenhagen, and he called me and he said, if you go to Copenhagen, you are going to faint. He knows I love fashion. He said the fashion here is amazing. So the reason why I'm going to go to Copenhagen is because of the fashion. I'm going to experience the fashion there, not the weather. I don't like the cold, and I know it gets cold there. But still, I want to experience that. And when I see my top favorite influencers, they are from Copenhagen. Their style is just so unique, elegant, colorful, and elegant. And just different. It's just, I don't know. I just want to experience Copenhagen for sure. The next country, and actually the last country in Europe that I really want to experience this year is Greece. It is Greece. So I was supposed to go to Greece years ago. When I studied in the UK, I booked a ticket to go to Greece, and I remember them telling us that nobody's allowed to go to Greece because they were having some type of strike, they were fighting, the country was under fire, it was just a lot going on, so I had to cancel that ticket. And so I really pray that I can experience Greece this year. It would be so lovely to experience it. It's so beautiful, just the whole white-ish landscape. Ooh. I really want to do Santorini and maybe one more other place. But yeah, Greece for sure. Of course, it's so picturesque. Why not? Okay, and you know, I'm thinking, it's not on my list, but if you guys know, every time I go to Europe, my base is the UK. UK has been annoying me, pissing me off, the process, what they do. Like, it's just, and now it's so expensive. I feel like ever since the Brexit, the United Kingdom has just been super annoying. And, you know, people know the UK as my second home. I have most of my family, I have majority of family in Nigeria, America, of course, and the UK. And, you know, UK is always my base spot. And I'm just like, it's just, they're doing too much. But most likely I might stop in the UK. And I feel like if I do that, why not take a train ride to Amsterdam? I've actually always wanted to go to Amsterdam. I didn't write that here because I'm not too sure, but who knows, maybe I could take like a day trip, like take the train, a day trip or spend a night in Amsterdam, come back. Who knows? Okay, so my last country, number 13, is Dubai. Oh my gosh. Every time I tell my friends I've never been to Dubai, they're like, you've never been to Dubai? And I feel like every Nigerian has been to Dubai. Almost everybody that I know, my closest friends, have been to Dubai. So let's go. So I want to experience Dubai. They have exclusive items in Dubai, and I'm talking about luxury items. There's this particular shoe that I wanted. If you remember my 2022 wish list, this is Hermes, the what is it called? I couldn't remember what it's called, but it's this heel Premier. Yes. Hill, I believe that's what it's called. Oh my gosh, do not be foolish. I think that's what it's called, but it's only available in Turkey or Dubai. They said mostly in Dubai. So one thing I know about Dubai is that they have a lot of exclusive items that they don't sell around the world. So I would really love to experience that. I've heard so much about the gold. So I can get gold for a very amazing price. We're talking about real gold. And just the city. They said the city is just really beautiful. My cousin said Dubai is so fake. And when I mean fake, I don't mean the people. Like, it just looks fake. Like, you see Vegas, you see New York, you see London, you see Paris, you see all these different countries in Dubai. So I'm really excited to experience that. And yeah, that is my wish list. And by the way, y'all, I just want to quickly tell you something. And I know I'm saving this for last, but if you want to travel, you know, on business class, so what I do, which I feel like it saved me so much money, a lot of money, when I book a flight, I will either book economy or premium, and the day of the flight I would upgrade. So I would get there early and I will upgrade. It is way cheaper to do that. If you just book directly business class, you're spending thousands. I'm talking about $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, when usually I've upgraded for like maybe like I'll buy premium economy or economy for maybe like 800 or 1,000 plus, and then when I get to the airport, maybe like an extra 500, you know, to upgrade to business class. Like, that's a trick right there that a lot of people do not know about, and I'm so happy that I was told this, and I've saved so much money, and that means more cash for me, more spending money for me, more shopping money for me, more food money for me. So yeah, that is a trick and that is a hack. So yeah, all right, listen, if you've been here all throughout, you're loyal, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And if you've been to any of these countries that I mentioned, please tell me the best spots, like where to eat, where to go, what to do. I would really appreciate it. People have helped me a lot, especially when I went to Turkey, and who knows, you're gonna be going to Turkey again this year. So yeah, thank you guys. All right, bye.